Reg, aka Mr. Intensity.
And I'm Alana, aka Mrs In10sity.
And our job is to
invoke thought.
Help awaken the world's consciousness.
One person at a time.
Hopefully that person is you. Now, what's going on, everybody? We are at the field waiting for my son to play football, and he said he wanted to play his game fasted. You know, people have been asking me a lot about intermittent fasting lately because they see what I've been able to do fasted. And my children, well, my youngest son is really interested in just following whatever daddy does. So now he's about playing his football game fasted. He's a little star, so I told him he wasn't playing football for the rest of his life, but he's going to do this for a little bit while he's younger until he learns that basketball is actually a sport. He don't know. He don't know yet, but I'm not going to force him into anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But definitely. What's going on, everybody? How you feeling, T-Mac? What's up? King Ryan, what's going on? We just chilling in the car waiting for this game to start because it's actually getting really chilly out here.
We're bundled up.
Yeah, we're bundled up today. But how y'all feeling? But if y'all haven't done intermittent fasting, oh, please try it. Oh, please try it. People always hit me up and say, you know, I can't do it. How do I eat? What can I eat while I'm fasted? Okay,
what can you eat when you're fasted?
Yeah, they asked me what can they eat.
People have this misconception of fasting. You don't really eat anything when you're fasted because once you eat something, even if the thing isn't the rule 35 calories or more or less.
Well, I don't like telling them that because they normally break their fast.
You're gonna end up breaking the fast. Yeah,
when I tell them, they always break their fast, and I'm telling you, when you start to do intermittent fasting and you start to get your results faster than everybody else, you'll come to find out that people who actually laugh at you for not eating and doing fasted workouts and saying they can't do it are going to start to ask you what you're doing. They're going to start to ask you how you're attaining your results. Is it really fasted? Like, how are you doing this? And they're going to start asking you for advice. So it's best that you actually know how you're doing it and what you're doing so you can actually show them how to do it. Because here's the thing. The more people you actually help get healthy, the better your influence is on the world. Yeah. And the more it becomes contagious. Like, you know how like bad eating and disease has spread throughout the world? Well, so can intermittent fasting the same way if you actually make it cool. See, our goal of health is making nutrition and health actually the thing to do, the cool thing. And if more people are doing it that are considered cool, more people want to do it because people follow. People follow. You know, everybody's not like, you know, just somebody out here getting the message out. People follow. Now, you might be in your circle, cool. And right now, if you actually want to do intermittent fasting, your circle might make fun of you. They also might want to be like you. Right. And they might want to see how you got your results. And the best way is to learn how to do it, get results, be the example, and teach them how to do it. You know, when you do things like that, people are going to be like, yo, so you're not eating for how long? And in the beginning, the way we grew up, the way we were raised, it doesn't really make sense to us. It didn't make sense to me. I'm like, hold on. So I'm not going to eat for 16 whole hours when I lose weight. When you learn the science, and when you learn how to eat and how to work out, and when you actually put it to play with trusting just the science. See, most people don't trust it because they're relying on your bodies. You're relying on your body's rejection from it in the beginning. And your body will reject it in the beginning. You will feel lightheaded. You will feel tired. You will feel hungry. But if you understand that that's the part of the process, you'll understand to go in it with an open mind and say, listen, if I keep on doing this, beautiful things will start to happen to me. You know, what are some things you went through in the beginning?
Just what you named. I went through the dizzy spells. I did go through the nauseous feeling. But that's because I wasn't drinking enough water. Now, within the fasted hours, you're supposed to drink enough water in order for you to kind of fight all those little, you know, side effects, I guess. Is it side effects? Or, you know,
not side,
it's basically your body rebelling.
It's your body's adjusting.
Yeah, your body adjusting.
Your body rejects something new.
Right, exactly. You do feel weak, but I'm telling you, once you drink a good amount of water in your fasted state, it is going to be a lot better. And I think that was the trick that I found out. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? It gets easier after a while. Like now I can actually do 20 to 22 hours fasted. Yep. I mean, even though that's not that bad, even though that's not as good as I should be
that's what you doing, can do.
But that's what I can do for now.
Yeah, that's what you can do.
Maybe in the next couple months, I'll be able to do like, I could actually do 30 hours.
You could do if you wanted to.
If I wanted to, but sometimes I don't feel like it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I just, you know, whatever.
If you have been doing 16 and 8 for a period of time, it's time for you to push that shit.
You have to push past that
barrier. It's time for you to go further than that. It's time for you to stop bullshitting, stop sitting in your excuses, and stop being comfortable. And you see, what happens is you can also become complacent with intermittent fasting, and your body will adjust to that, and your results won't come as fast either.
Exactly. You start plateauing after a while.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? And once you realize that you start plateauing, it means that your body is telling you, hey, you can do more. So push your body past that.
That's right. Understand.
You see what I'm saying?
My mom and friends have been asking me the same questions. That's right.
Right. They are going to ask you the same questions.
Be the example, and once you're doing intermittent fasting, let me tell you right here, if you're working out the same way as you did, you're killing yourself. If you go to the gym and you do what you did in the beginning when you started intermittent fasting and you don't try to go harder, like my motto is, when the pain starts, that's when my workout starts. So if I don't feel any pain, the workout hasn't begun yet. If I don't feel any stress, the workout hasn't begun yet, because your muscles only grow when they actually feel stress. When you put stress on your muscles, you're telling your muscles that you have to grow in order to adjust to what I'm doing, not the other way around. So when you're working out, you're doing hard cardio, hit those numbers, hit a couple levels up and put that bad boy to high incline. Or if you're on a Stairmaster, make them stairs go a little faster. If you're on a ski machine, make your legs go fast, Or if you're on an ab machine, push past your limit and your body will respond in a magnificent way. Your body's HGH will actually need to grow and never go back to the same workout with the same muscle group. You know what I mean? Make sure you're going ham, and make sure, but here's the thing. When you break your fast, please. I was just
about to say that.
Go ahead, say it. Go ahead. I'll let you.
Please, I know a lot of people, there are a couple people who talk about intermittent fasting, other than us, that says that you can eat pretty much anything that you want to when you break your fast. And that's not
You'll still get diabetes.
You will still get diabetes. You will still have issues losing weight. You see what I'm saying? You will still have fat, a lot of fat on you. So we suggest, because I'm not even gonna lie, I tried it in the beginning, like years ago. You see what I'm saying? Trying to eat the bad stuff as well as good stuff. Just thinking, because I'm intermittent fasting, I'm gonna lose weight anyway. But no, I had a rude awakening.
Your body doesn't know what's good or bad. Your body breaks it down as such. But when you give it an overflow of something that's bad and more than your body has, it actually stores its body fat.
Exactly.
And these people that you see eating pizzas and gummy bear pizzas, they might have good genetics. They might be ectomorphs. Yeah, I've seen it. They might be ectomorphs. You know what I mean? Whenever you came Mrs In10sity, what do you put in your hair for moisture? A product that we're testing out.
Yes, a product that we're testing out.
But yeah, when you see people eating gummy bear pizzas and stuff, they may just have good genetics where they just won't. I can eat gummy bear pizzas all day long and I won't get fat. I won't gain any weight. Nothing will happen to me. And you would think that it's like a miracle. But really, it's not a miracle. It's the fact of the matter is that I have good genetics. But if you're trying to do what I do, it may not work for you. But even if I have good genetics, I'm doing intermittent fasting, I'm eating that kind of stuff, I still can get diabetes. I still can get high blood pressure. Easy money. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, when you do intermittent fasting for long periods of time, like 24 hours, 36 hours, you're going to need less sleep as well, because your body's actually healing as it will be healing when it's sleeping. Not the brain per se, unless you're doing meditation. But the body itself, the digestion, which normally only gets 6 to 8 hours to heal while you're sleeping. But if you're giving it 36 hours to heal, your body's going to need less rest. When you're working out in the beginning, your body's actually going to need a little bit more rest, and then it's going to adapt. Your whole entire body itself is an adaptogen, which means that your body will adapt to whatever you do, whatever you put into it. So that's why I always say cycle off supplements and put them back on, because your body always adapts to certain things you take. It gets used to it. Your body does that to everything, even bad things, colds, viruses, like they always say, you can't get the same cold over and over again. Your body kicks it out and you might get a new form of the cold or whatever. I haven't had a cold in I don't know how long, but this is what I'm saying. People who, still get sick and things like that. Also, you'll come to find out you won't get sick as much too. You will not get sick as much. Your immunity will boost because everything is in your digestion. So when your digestion heals, it's like it expands everywhere, so everything starts to heal quickly. Such as your colon, kidneys, liver, prostate. Through extended periods of time of fasting, like, you know, doing years and, well, months to years of fasting,
right,
you come to find out that things that normally bother everybody else or bothers you
right,
doesn't really bother you anymore.
And here's a quick note to the sleep pattern. The body heals itself at its optimal level between when you're sleeping between 10 and 2. Okay?
10 p.m. and 2 a.m.
10 p.m. and 2 a.m. That's when the body is healing at its crazy level. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, just keep that in mind. Okay?
Yeah, T-Max said I feel stronger when I'm working out. Oh, hold on, I'm going to read Nick's first. Go, Reg, how can I get motivated to hit the gym after 12 to 15 hours after a day of work? It's kind of hard to go to a workout. What are you eating? How are you eating? How are you feeding that body?
Right.
What are you doing at work? Let's talk. If you're doing them kind of work, I can instruct something where you it's not about, but it's also mental too. So you're asking me how you can get motivated. You got to push your mental past the limits of stress. I feel stronger when I'm working out. It's crazy, like lifting heavier, not only in my compound list, but also my isolation. Absolutely.
And he's doing
when you keep on putting your actual lifts heavier and heavier. I'm talking about pyramids, reverse pyramids, things of that nature. Your body's going to start to lift heavier. Like, I'm telling you, I did a little when I got really big and my head got small. Remember that? Every time for real, every time I get real big, my head gets smaller. Every time I get big,
I understand.
So I can't. So it's only a certain big I can get. So I like to do more cut. I can't get big because I have a small head. So I don't want to. Yeah, I get like Beetlejuice. But when I was doing that, right? when I was doing that, I actually come to find out that I boost my max 100 pounds in 45 days.
Yeah.
So the max that I actually started, like the weight that I actually maxed with became the weight that I actually started with. You see what I'm saying? So when I actually gained all that ridiculous amount of weight and muscle, when I was eating meat and all that crap, you know what I mean? When I was pushing my body, I was doing it unhealthy. I was unhealthy, but it doesn't matter. You're intermittent fasting. But when it comes down to it, my isolation workouts and my reverse pyramids, that stuff, like, it boosted it. But I can only do it when I'm intermittent fasting.
Right.
When I was doing regular, like the meal timing and all that stuff, and doing, you know, small portion control, it wasn't like that. It didn't happen that fast. But when it actually happened, doing intermittent fasting, the shit was incredible.
Yeah.
All right. But game's about to start.
Oh, it is about to start.
It's about to start in like 13 minutes. Yeah. But
yeah, I remember when I first started, you know, I was lifting light. I wasn't strong. I looked strong, but I wasn't, you know, as strong as I wanted to be.
Yeah.
But after a while of, doing the intermittent fasting, I started lifting a little bit heavier. Right now, I'm maxing out. I'm starting out with what I maxed out back then. You see what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Mikhail said he has a rotator cuff injury, so I'm struggling. You know, I had the same injury. Remember that injury? It was just, I put black seed oil on it.
Right.
I put black seed oil on it, and it went away. Like, the doctor told me I had some kind of rotator tendonitis or some shit like that. It would never get better and all that stuff, you know. But I couldn't do push-ups for like 2 years, and I did it by throwing a baseball. I just tore something in there. I put black seed oil on it. Started doing black seed oil, and it went away in 3 months.
Yeah, I remember that.
Doctor said it would never go away.
Yeah, that was
said I might need surgery, and I don't like surgery because I know when you do surgery, human body's not meant for surgery. So, but yeah. But we're about to get up out of here because the game's about to start. My son's about to play a football game fasted. So if he does really good while he's fasted, I'll put the video up because I'll get some footage because he's really, really good. But he thinks he's playing in the NFL, but he's not playing on the plantation. Not happening. Not until we actually build our own NFL, because when it comes down to it, we're a majority of the NFL. So these guys want to meet with the owners of the leagues and all that stuff when they need to be starting their own league. But it is what it is. I told my son he's not playing on a plantation. So naturally, you're going to be hungry after lifting. What do you consume after workouts? If you're building, I'm new to juicing. I'll do another video on that later today.
Yeah.
I'll do a video on it. So we have to go, support, my young boy. He playing. But I just wanted to give y'all quick tips.
Yes.
About intermittent fasting and stop BSing, and you can actually do it. This 6
You can
meals
do
a
it.
day
Trust me.
stuff
If
is
I
mad.
can do it, y'all can do it, because I was like,
Yeah, this 6 meals stuff a day is people. Oh yeah, people always ask me what am I doing with my son? How they need to work their sons out with me and all that stuff, and I'm like, I really don't like working on people's kids, because when it comes down to it, it's nutrition. My sons they're vegetarians, and they actually do intermittent fasting. And I know most people want to put their kids through that, so I don't train people's kids. because of the simple fact that if I can't help your nutrition out, then I really can't help you out.
Right.
And that's why I'm really anal about that. But, you know, that's why my sons are actually doing good, because they eat right. Yeah. They don't go home and eat Kool-Aid and all that crap and drink Kool-Aid and processed foods. Make that. And all that
I'm in charge of the cooking in this house, okay?
Right, so, you know.
I'm not having all that at all.
Yeah, definitely. But we about to get up out of here. So this is Coach Reg, a.k.a. Mr. Intensity.
And I'm Alana, a.k.a. Mrs. Intensity.
And our job is to
invoke thought
and help awaken the world's consciousness.
One person at a time.
Hopefully that person
is you.
Have a good day, y'all.